Hey everybody, hi Yumi, hi Smodis. Welcome to our Sunday stream. So we're back in Transylvania. I did some shifting around, and so I'm testing out a new build tonight. So hopefully it goes well. I don't know. I just realized I jumped right into more business stuff without asking you guys first. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend been? I hope your weekends have been good. Mine has been pretty decent. Got some stuff moved around yesterday, and I'm ready to go and have a good time. So, before we jump into actual gameplay, we have a couple of... Oh, yay! Yay for good weekends for both of you. Yay! So we do have some business stuff before we go into the actual game. First of all, you guys are going to notice in that corner, right over there, if you're watching this via browser, we are testing out a new extension on Twitch. So it's sort of a thing that gives you points for little games and things like that. It accumulates, I think I would set so you get essentially like a point every minute or so that you're here. Those points are eventually going to get moved into another bot, but I do want to test it out, see what it's like. So you guys can totally check it out and mess with it. There should be some mini games and things going on there. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. I would appreciate it. Point number 2. Today is the last day that my channel is going to be participating in the Cheering for Kids thing. This month is, of course, Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and Twitch is partnering with Extra Life. And so every bit that you guys cheer towards my channel or any other channel and you apply the hashtag charity to, a portion of that gets put towards the donation fund that Twitch is going to be giving to Extra Life. So that's very exciting. Last I knew, we were at, oh god, what was it? Total amount for that was, I believe, somewhere around $72,000 that Twitch is going to be contributing. So that's very exciting. But let's see if we can help them get that a little further. Anyway, that's about it for the business stuff. Let us go into the game. Because new build and, well, slightly new build. It's the same weapons I've been using. So, blood assault rifles. But we have switched things up a bit. So, I wound up adjusting things so blood is now my primary. Even though I love assault rifle as a primary. If there's one thing I've noticed, it is that with assault rifle as my primary, it was a bit hard to stay alive. Blood as a primary does work a lot better. Or a bit better, anyway. Whoa, did not mean to dodge up there. We're gonna go this way and murder some vampires. Because we're in Transylvania now, and this is what we do.
Few in this village have a taste for killing. What do they know of blood? Childbirth, the pig slaughter.
I also wound up adjusting the volume because I noticed in previous streams the sound of the game was a little loud. But if you can't hear the game, let me know.
Yorgu, who has a violence in his eyes. They are wrong. I am not a soldier. I am hunter. A soldier, he makes war in the open. The hunter, he stalks shadows. He is tireless and shows no mercy. He learns of the weakness in his prey, animal or man, and then he strikes on that weakness. That is his weapon, not the rifle, not the knife. Look out there at those creatures. those Strigoi. They are bold and walk under the sun. They have no fear of war. If we let them come to us, we are forced to fight as soldiers, and we will lose. A soldier will only hold off a hungry pack of dogs for so long. This I know well. Like the hunter, we must watch them, track them, learn their ways, then hunt them like diseased animals. They want blood, so we give them blood.
Pleasant. Let's see. AR is kind of dependent on the other weapon you combine it with. I can see that. For me, AR works as a primary when mixed with Ellie. Oh! Huh. I've been mostly using blood because I've discovered I really like it, but I honestly haven't tried it with elementalism. If there's one thing I've personally found while doing this, it's that I'm not overly fond of elementalism's playstyle in Secret World Legends, which is very disappointing because that was my main weapon back in the Secret World. So, enter vampire camp. Let's go murder us some vampires. Because we're in Transylvania, and this is what we do. Really? That was all I needed to level? Are you kidding me? Okay. I might swap out my grenade for something else, I think, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's actually try this with the incendiaries, because I don't need that as much. If I have the shield, I don't really need the essence grenades too much. I really need to adjust my keybinds. I have not done that yet. Okay. Study how the vampires feed. Destroy bloodstock. Destroying bloodstock. Finally, this heat mechanic is easier to manage as the secondary weapon, since you can just let the heat dissipate naturally while you wait for the energy to come back. Yeah. My problem is I just don't like managing it at all. It's not that it seems unnecessarily complicated, it's just not a mechanic that I personally find entertaining. But, I mean, as I'm leveling other weapons, I'm probably going to investigate and see what others are like. But, oh, no, get back here. Thank you. And your bloodstock gets to go bye-bye. Because that poor person does not deserve that bullshit. Where is the leader of this block? He is up another level. Yeah, that's what makes Ellie one of the more difficult weapons. Yeah. Personally, these are pretty easy to wrap my head around, so I don't mind doing these as much. No, stop that. You do not. No. Bad. Bad vampire. Bad vampire. The one downside to this particular build is I don't have, I think it's, I don't have, what is the one I don't have on here that I really liked? I just did, yeah, I had to take Rupture off. So I lament Rupture. This is one of my favorite abilities, but does not really fit into this deck particularly nicely. Oh god, and then Quizzy pulls everything because she is freaking brilliant, that's why. Oh dear god. Oh, feature cache. Not that I can open it, and not that I ever get anything interesting from the caches anyway. There you are. Hey, guess who gets to die now? Did you guess you? Because it's you. Of course, there are a couple of downsides to blood in that you basically wind up damaging yourself to do anything. So in that regard, it's kind of a gamble, but I do enjoy it a lot. Here we go. You are dead. Oh, jeez! How I'm not dead from that fall, I don't know. You don't tend to die from falling in this game, so that's always oh, God. Surprise vampires. Yay. Because I are smart. Max corruption, or as B-Mom says, full stupid. Pretty much. Pretty much. You basically murder yourself to do anything. You're the ultimate martyr. This is one of the many reasons why you take Vital Shot on this build. So you can heal yourself from your own stupid. Nope, not you. Which I think is, I'm not sure what I'd replace Vital Shot with if I actually took this build into a dungeon setting. Not that I could yet. I'm still missing a lot of the passive I'd want to take with me. But ugh. I am a dumb. Woozy's doing the dumb. She's very sorry that her stream gets to see this. But nobody ever said Cloisy was the brightest bulb in the box. I mean a Templar. That is essentially lawful stupid. Hey, no. Get back here, you... I do miss shooting things at, like, every time I hit my basic, though. Just kind of a sad thing about this one. Probably use full auto or burst shot. Yeah, I think maybe burst instead of full auto, but I'm not sure. Where are you, you asshole? I would have thought you'd be up here. And you don't seem to be. Unless you're over there, in which case... I thought I was in the right spot for this. Now I'm just confused. The only concern with burst is if you're using air as a secondary, it uses energy really quickly. Yeah. That is a problem. Okay, 1 second. I am lost beyond all reason. This is... Where is this freaking jerk that I'm supposed to murder? Where are you? I completely missed a thing. Because I are smart. Not here. I actually think the building I want is not this one. Maybe this one? This is still technically part of C block. There you are, you bleeping bleep. Is how do I get in there? I think I missed a thing. I'm missing an obvious way in here, aren't I? Oh, yay, invisible wall. Just what Cloisy always wanted. A bit longer. There we go. Okay, we are murdering. Bye-bye, sir. Find a way up to the roof of C block. Oh, look at this conveniently placed ladder. This is the most ridiculous ladder I've ever seen. I mean, what is this? And look how high up this is. Who does this? I don't even think fire escape ladders are this tall. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to murder this thing. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I sure as hell am trying. Says I actually need to murder it, but kind of want to. Also, it's kind of in my way. There we go. Cross over to C4. Got it. Zip line. There are a lot of zip lines in this game. At least in Transylvania, I feel like. It'll be fine, at least he's not Demolisher, who's now group champion. Oh, God. Sounds painful. Villager's corpse. Dead villager clutches a bloody note in his hand as Alyssa supplies desperately needed in the village defense. Defense is, I think, spelled wrong. Note is crumbled and only and can be spotted. Examine the note to see all the items listed. Okay. What have you got, sir? If we survive, you may grieve for the dead. For now, think only of what they leave behind. Ammunition, medicine, and weapons. Okay. So I need to find all of these things. Look, there's a computer. A random computer. Do not press the attack any further. Make camp in the abandoned blocks and keep an eye on the humans. Rain in the Bloodlust Scout will be sending some units up from the siege camp. Surely be shortly. The rules have changed again, but soon enough we will gorge ourselves. Gee, that sounds pleasant. And look at this, I accidentally found the person I needed to murder for the next part of this quest. Funny how that works. Oh, jeez. This one is pretty much wiping the floor with me. Go. Oh, now I hacked the computer. Yay. Ooh, ammo box. You are mine. Hack the computer. I take no issue with squatting per se, but these vampires are most certainly overstaying their welcome. They've become entrenched on the doorsteps of the village. The profile suggests they should have attacked by now, burst through Arbab Reshtis like wolves through a pen. Much of this uncharacteristic restraint has to do with those blood stalks you come across. A frightful invention that allows them to rein in their impulses and remain sedentary. I've not seen this kind of discipline build up a vampire force since the 15th century. The blood days of Bacchus County. Lovely. Oh geez, and suddenly there are vampires everywhere. When did this happen? I don't recall this being here a second ago. Hey, no. Bad vampire. I'm still getting used to the controls for this particular build, which sounds ridiculous, I feel like, but it definitely plays a bit differently than the build I was using before. Okay, so now I have to find more of this stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm coming down here to kill you anyway. Calm down. So I actually finally started glyphing my gear, which is nice. I was finally able to find most of the glyphs I need. I think I'm missing 2 still, but hopefully, eventually I will be able to do things properly and not feel like a load. Let's stop because that is just messed up. Right here. No, okay. Down the stairs we go. Lore. I mean, signets are obviously still a work in progress, but oh, geez, hello. What are you? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. But we're gonna jump down and start rifling through these buildings. Where was that attack music coming from? I'm not gonna question it. Okay, so I still need to find a weapons cache and med supplies. Gods only know where those are. I sure as hell don't. Ooh, weapon cache. Now I need med supplies. Medical supplies. And then I can bring this back to the camp. Back to the humans. We so desperately need the thing. Whoa. What the heck is going on up here? Oh, someone's fighting up there. That's what's happening. Whee! I sort of feel like a little ridiculous. I kind of feel like blood magic shouldn't work on vampires, but it does. Still need med supplies. Where are you, medical supplies? Where are you? Oh, jeez. Lacey is going to die because she is unobservant. Unaware of her own health bar, apparently. Do not be me, kids. Do not be me when you play this game. Oh, gee. Hello. Hello again. Thank God for magic AoEs. Somehow I'm conjuring magical circles on the ground. I don't know how. I'm not going to question it too much. Spray your blood at vampires. That should work, right? I know. You'd think they'd drink it instead. You really would. But apparently, blood magic for some reason doesn't work like that. So, I don't have to worry about it too much, but it still feels very, very awkward. How this works, I don't know. Why this works, I don't know, but I just know it does. Where are these freaking med supplies? I know they have to be around here somewhere. This is literally the last bit I need. Where is it? Why are you not medical supplies? That would make sense. Where are these? What are... You are not actually a thing. Oh, jeez, you are. You are a thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Surprise thing. Surprise thing. Always a little terrifying. Oh, God. Oh, great. Because giant, somehow, walking pile of stone wasn't weird and enough for me, I had to go and pull everything. Because I don't hate myself enough, apparently. Oh, God. Okay. That was more stressful than it really needed to be. Yay, we have supplies. A drink to remember. A vampire army stands at the gates of Papa Budeshti. Unless the village receives help, it's likely to be overrun. What is with that stance, Cloisy?
Most people, they leave me alone to drink. They believe I drink to forget. To forget the thrill of red trail in the snow. The grip of knife. Strong beat of dying heart. They are wrong. I drink to remember. And now, we drink together. We have matter to discuss.
I don't recall agreeing to this.
My place is in the wild, alone, where Yorgo need concern himself with Yorgo only. I would never trap myself in this village by choice. No. I owe these people debt. They took me in when others would not. This is a place that takes in all men. And monsters. So I stay. To repay debt. Only that. I have scouted past the Strigoi, the vampires, and the war machines, out to the edge of the fields. I saw there, the creatures. They are building a great nest. A city. I recognize
Exit
great
out of this
evil
cutscene
when
with
I
bugs
see
and
it.
the cup
We
gets
must
stuck to your
discover
feet?
why they are here,
Really?
where they come from, how they build, where they get material. So we can stop them. So that I will have no more debt to repay. But first, we drink. To remember.
This is horrible wine, Yorogu. Okay. Enter Strigoi camp once again. Back we go into Vampire Den. Because I have a death wish, apparently.
Hello.
Kill frontline vampires. This one might be a little tricky, considering I've been happily murdering them the entire time. And going here, and I'm not the only one murdering vampires in this area. This might take a bit. Part of me wishes I could appreciate the design of the vampires a little bit more, but I don't really. Like, to me, they're not... Okay, they're not exactly what I would expect vampires to look like in this game. And I've never been overly impressed with their design. I feel horrible saying that, but it's true. I don't know if these guys will count, but I'll try to murder them anyhow. Yeah, I've never been overly impressed with the look of the vampires in this game. Like, I don't even consider myself vampire elitist or anything. I'm not a fan. Oh, they do count. Aha! Rude. I was out of that. Are you? Yes, you are. Come here. Should be the last ones I need, and then we move on. I'm not looking forward to dealing with the cost of magic again, though. And I only say that because I know where I am, and I know that I'm close to the quest giver who actually does, actually gives us that one. I am not looking forward to it at all. So remember the hell that cost of magic was the first time. Actually, I think there is a well over here. I want to make sure I get, which I am. Safe space of this church.
Welcome.
Oh, hey! Once upon a time, these quests were a nightmare. They don't seem to be anymore. Maybe I can actually do them now. We shall see. I'll be back for those later. Place dead mines with charged ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter Strigoi Siege Camp. Hello. I know cost of magic is in a position to be done at some point soonish, and I'm not looking forward to it. The first time I did it was bad enough. not looking forward to having to deal with it a second time. Appears to me maybe I shouldn't have tried to attack this thing, considering how hard it's hitting me. It's actually dead. Yay. Free survivors and prisoners. Can do. Let's do 7 of that. Light. Fresh human. I don't know why I talk to the mobs when I do this. It's just something I do. I realize that might seem a little weird to anybody who comes in here. But it's just a habit I got into and I never really stopped. Okay, 1 prisoner freed. 1 down, 6 to go. I said I was just testing this deck out tonight, but I actually really like it. It might have to be my main solo deck. Might need to be my main deck now. It's kind of fun. I do feel a little like I really should be testing out some of the other weapons too, because they're all at like... I think my assault rifle and my blood focus are at like level 20 XP in terms of usage. The others are not.
The ravens are coming. It can't.
I'm freeing you, don't worry. Run away. Run away. Yeah. Okay, so blood magic is actually at expertise level 33. Assault rifle's at 26, and my others have like not been touched really. I started with fist, actually, so that's at level 4, but all of my others are just like not really. I have not done much with them. I feel a little bad about that because there are some other really fun weapons out there and I've just not touched them. Hey, no. No. That's throw boy. How are you not dead? There you go. Freeing more prisoners. Okay, so I just need 2 more. You don't have prisoners, I don't think, but you know what? I'm gonna murder you anyway. Although now, you know, I'm randomly curious if weapons cap out at like some experience level. Or if they're just the sort of thing that you keep getting more of, like with SP and AP. I really do sort of wonder that, but I don't know because I haven't gotten to the point yet where that is much of a concern for me. Like, I don't really have to worry about it too much yet. Considering I sort of want to make sure I know what I'm doing with these first. Although, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing with these either. I just fake it pretty decently. Scout one of the siege engines. Okay. What is a friggin' siege engine in this context? Oh, this. Destroy siege engine. I can do that. This is not quite what I meant to do, but alright. Let's go further into camp. Destroy siege building materials. Kill Moroi vampires. I can do all of these things. Accidentally murdered a thing, triggers all the vampires. Whoops. New cache. Yay. Okay. Are you building material? Yes, you are. One more bit of building materials. You guys will not be the last vampires I need to kill, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. Go. These should be the last few vampires. Hey, I ran into those two earlier. What are you? Strange package needs to be returned to its original recipient. Where does this go to? Delivered to Chapel St. Haralami, Buddhist de Bacchus. Contents, 1 bag, transfusion plasma, fragile, do not tamper. Okay, I have to go back that way anyway. So... here we go. This is the tricky quest right here, this part. As I recall, the first time I did this, everything respawned so freaking quickly. But also, that was a long time ago, and back when this was still Secret World. Just the Secret World, not Secret World Legends, so maybe that has changed. I don't know. It might not have. But we're gonna see. We are going to see together. Oh, come on. I tried to place that. I might actually need to put Essence Grenade back on, but... Kill General Rodica. Oh, hello! Rodica, sorry. Guess who gets to die now? vital shot to repair the dumb. Repair the dumb you do to yourself. Which is good, because you do cut a lot when you use blood magic. Go. Hack the computer. Orders. Maintain semi-permanent base in the foothills of the Carpathian Fangs. Build siege weapons for taking the human defenses and transporting captured slaves. Control your troops. Bloodthirst will not be an acceptable excuse for going AWOL. Observatory will be sending more supplies and troops down to the siege camp shortly. Under no circumstances are any of the regular troops to be allowed into the blood tents. Keep them away from the food and keep them ready to fight. That's not creepy at all. Where is the... I have to come back up here. And I don't want to do that in the middle of a vampire camp. Okay. Talk about taking one for the team. That local moonshine can't have been easy on your palate. Be sure to have a nice tempered burgundy decanted and ready for you on your return. Thank you, Sonic. Way to look out. This vampire crusade may be longer than we first anticipated, and the beasts have covered themselves in rags to sustain the sunlight? There must be more to this than a shortage of O-negative. Good job slowing them down a little. That will give us more time to figure out what's up in the Carpathians. Keep up the stellar effort. Thank you, Richard Sonic. On we go.
Yes.
Delivering your package, which apparently just involves mousing your targeting reticle over them. Field report received. EA. However, state priest in residence believes that what's buried should remain buried, be it dark secrets or the deceased. An influx of ghouls on the hunt for carrion isn't helping. I've never actually done these because these were nightmares back in the day. So this is going to be interesting.
I lost count of how many all-night vigils it has been. What runs dry first, I wonder? Black coffee or faith?
Faith.
The coffee. My church accommodates many miracles, many mysteries. And in a town like this, it needs to. The workings of God are not always obvious, but we learn to see them in all things.
All things?
All. Feet off the pews. Buried in the graveyard, there are both villagers and also the Soviets who worked here in the past. Not a past to be proud of. But sins can be repented, and everyone is entitled to their eternal rest. Then the ghouls came from their pits.
Yes, I think these were
digging up
nightmares
the
anyway.
graves, gorging on the dead. I considered how we fast to regain our innocence, and I believe this is a universal truth.
Yes, I starve, but I am as pure as the Carpathian snow.
Perhaps in time it will erode your temperament, huh? I believe to deny their ghouls their foul banquet will calm them and bring peace, at least to this small sanctuary. There are many things put beneath earth that should remain beneath earth. Oh, present company accepted, of course.
Well played, Father. You have fangs, after all.
Well then. He apparently keeps a vampire in here. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting, I think. Onward.
Peace be with you.
Go to the graveyard. Look for anything unusual in the unearthed graves, kill ghouls, bury the unearthed coffins. I can do that. That's not that hard. despite what I'm doing, you really should let your grenades cook for a tiny bit longer before you fire them. I, however, am ridiculously impatient, and thus I never do, although I should. Why are you still... Okay. That's not creepy at all. I have some major concerns about this graveyard. Also need to really revamp my keybinds. I haven't done that yet. Just a little bit awkward. Hey. Right now, the keybind settings are actually pretty much what they were when the game started, so... Nothing unusual in the unearthed graves. Okay, I'm not seeing... Apart from... dead bodies. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. No, it's not, but I'm gonna kill these fools anyway. As you're here. Self, come on, pay more attention to your own heart. What is this thing I'm supposed to be looking for? Ugh. Okay. Unable to find the thing. We look the thing up. There's a thing supposedly in one of these coffins. I will find it. Oh god, I forgot a cache. I can sell those because I need more anima shards. Nope, not here. Not here either. I have a lot of concerns about the bodies being done up like this, though. Like, what is this? Who buries their dead like that? There it is. There it is. There's the thing. There's the thing I need. Red hand experimental procedures. Vampiric subjects recording 1 of 4. Dergul turf. I can do the thing.
Special assignment received.
Feed putrid ghouls. Trash ghoul. I too sometimes am a trash ghoul. Same. I think a lot of us are, whether we admit it or not. The way I look at it, we might as well admit it. Search the junkyard for tapes 2, 3, and 4. I can do the thing. I'm a capable Templar. Although this Templar probably should not be relying on blood magic as often as she does. Because blood magic is delicious. I made... Oh, jeez. Hello! Unintentional. Oh, God. Guess I had no idea he was here. Didn't even realize. Because it me. And I feel like I am barely making a dent in him. Aw, tell Mochi thank you, but I think she's wrong. They are wrong. They are wrong. My apologies. Tape 2 of 4. I think I have to come back in here anyway. So I'm gonna come back for that later. Oh, look, a crashed helicopter. That's fun. 3 of 4. No, I need... First thing, what I'm gonna do is murder these ghouls. I don't think they count towards the ghoul total I'm trying to gather, but... Oh, they do count! Ah! Look at that! Now I need 1 more tape. Where are you, tape? Why are you not easier to locate? Think. Ah, no. That's what I already got. Where is this last tape? So first I'm gonna come back over here. Murder a couple more ghouls so I can get that off the piece of thing. Maybe. No, we are not going that way. We are most certainly not going that way. Because that results in death. Aha! Tape 4 of 4. Find a way to read the tapes. It involves us going in here. Play the tapes. Data tape reader's malfunctioning. Some repairs should make it work. find wire and a new tape drive. Yes, because that's going to be easy to find in this mess. Why it's not where you would obviously assume it would be, I don't know. That would make sense. But who says this game makes sense? Nobody says this game makes sense. This game was created with the caveat of everything is real. So... Yay! Ghouls murdered. More XP collected. Where are the things? Ah! A ham radio. 4 replacement wires. Now I need to find a replacement tape drive. Where the hell do I find that? Oh, jeez. Now suddenly all the ghouls are back. This is gonna be fun. Hey, trash ghouls. Come here. Come be my friend. You do not have the replacement tape bit I need. I feel like this should be an obvious solution, and I'm not sure what that obvious solution would be. Apex, you're not a trash ghoul. You are a wonderful cinnamon roll of a ghoul, and I will pound anyone that would say otherwise. Thank you, Pix. I appreciate it. That is not the right key. That would be why my grenade wasn't launching. See, this is why I need to remap some of my keys. I really feel like the thing I need would be super obvious, and I don't... Why is it not this thing? It is this thing. Are you freaking kidding me? I was over here before, and you showed no indication that you were the thing I needed. How dare? How dare you, game? Replacement tape drive, get. Now repair the machine. Launch. Repair the tape reader. Oh, hello. Why does repairing the thing summon this guy? I don't know. It makes no sense. This is what happened. So I don't know. I swear ghouls have an unnecessary number of debuffs to inflict. Yeah, they really do. There we go. Feed the tapes through the reader. What little data has survived is enough to spell out the Red Hand's ugly research into creating super soldiers for military application. Well, this is fun. Delightfully nationalistic of the Soviets, they had a valley full of monsters and still built their own. We assume this burial was only intended to be a short-term storage option, enacted in haste half a century ago. The Soviets planned to exhume the graves themselves but never returned, and if not for the ghouls, the evidence would have eroded here in peace. Learn what you can about these forbidden experiments, forewarned is forearmed. I would hope records are all that remains to be found, but at this stage I think we both know better. Probably true. Probably true. Okay, let's grab this. An unassuming black box lies discarded behind a hall of dying cathode monitors and displays. But failed to entertain the ghouls and may be enticing to other parties. Okay, what say you, tracking device?
Quick access inventory updated.
This is the part I hate.
Radar module activated.
Honestly, the tracking missions like this are ones I hate the most in the secret world. Just to me, they're a bit frustrating.
Radar module activated.
I never know where I'm going. I want the lore. Give me the lore. Oh god. This thing again. This thing almost murdered me last time. Why is their health pool so big? My health pool isn't even that big. I know. Give me a second. Give me a second, tracking model. Why are you saying item located? I don't know where the thing is. Supposedly, things in here. Don't know what thing is. Yes, I know you're saying item located. I have no idea what it is.
The ravens are coming.
Ah! Old briefcase. Deliver documents. Various. Top secret. Have been persuaded to adopt more rigorous methodologies. Must not think of them as men. On January 7th. January 19th, request for Kuzmin's documents finally approved. Should be able to learn from his failures. February 13th, escaped subjects found frozen in the hills. Early experiments offer comparable results. Request to benumb future iterations denied. February 27th, will remember subject 1789. Last words were various. April 3rd, Brusilov arrived today. Man has no tolerance for case notes or blood samples. Demands only demonstrations. April 5th, must sharpen the implements of controlled bloodletting. Current procedure is akin to delivering a baby in a butcher shop. That's pleasant. That goes back over here, but I'm gonna go... No, you know what? We are actually gonna give this back to him. So I get that out of my log. Hello, sir. I need to do your quests as well, but one thing at a time. Oh. What's in a name indeed? There's more to concern us here than the Elder Varius. This Brusilov character is likely Yevgeny Brusilov, an individual of some infamy in the old Soviet secret world. That's interesting. Quite the Renaissance man, soldier, geneticist, occultist. From what little intelligence we have on the activities of the Red Hand, he was instrumental in pushing them away from mysticism and toward science. Expect grisly discoveries ahead. Fun. As for Brusilov, he disappeared well before Glasnost. We believe he went to the Phoenicians, but they are under no obligation to admit it. Also true. We are gonna go back over here. And we are gonna pick this up. In cold blood. Disgusted with the vampire army's lack of military honor, Vampire General Hans... I can't even pronounce that name. It's turned on its own kind. Holding the other ancient generals responsible for their conduct, he suggests you teach the betrayers a lesson by destroying their corporeal bodies. Wow! That's a mission!
My, what do we have here? A hero, come to fight the villains. Your pulse is quickening. I taste it.
Please do not lead our visitors into temptation, Master Thyanel. This is a chapel.
Of course it is, Father. We are men of code and conduct. I would not outstay your welcome, or your gods.
You know that I ask for his mercy on all the living and the dead.
With a Wampiri army at your door, you might save your prayers. If this is what passes for an army, undisciplined, without honor, dogs yapping for meat, rolling in their own piss and shit to please their mistress. Forgive me, Father.
Be sure I'll add it to your list.
The ones who lead them and wear the uniforms of generals. Traitors to this land, every one of them. Those who would wipe their fangs on the Romanian flag should be careful someone does not smash them out. Even someone like you. You are too weak to destroy a Blood Elder.
Hey!
But you could wound them.
Rude.
To reform a Wampiri body from dust is a long and agonizing process.
So in their next lives they might strive to be without sin.
So in their next lives, they learn to fear the stake.
And all the wooden stakes ever.
Quick access inventory updated.
Infiltrate siege camp. Here we go again. You know what, we're not gonna go that way this time because that way lies pain. Locate Gregor Movila? Okay. Easily done because they're marked on my map. You know, I initially didn't question it too much, but why is it that assault rifles somehow generate explosive grenades? Like, why is grenades a thing that's tied to the assault rifles? I never really thought about it much before, but for some reason now I'm like, why is this a thing? Okay. a wall. I just dodge rolled into a wall. Go me. Thing though, I know I need to take this one out because otherwise it's going to cause problems for me later. Shoot. There are certain things about this particular playthrough of the Secret World that I kind of regret, and that was that I didn't mess with the weapons more often when I was just starting out. I did not let myself play around with them more often. I do regret that a bit. Oh my god, I'm barely making a dent in this dude. He has no problem eating through my health. There we go. Problem is running completely out of oh, dude is running away. You are a jerk. You make me murder you that much, and then ugh. Let's sneak through this way as we can. Aha. Look, more people to play with. I mean, no, that's exactly what I mean. Okay, first things first. Do I need to repair this? No. Next, what we're gonna do is... No, I don't need any of that yet. Thank you, but no, ma'am. Up this way. That is a dungeon. I cannot get into a dungeon yet. Not where I need to go. Not at all where I need to go. I knew that. I swear I knew that. Then Cloyza gets lost trying to find where she's trying to go. Sadly not weird, this is a common occurrence. Infiltrate observatory facility. Place I need to get to is all the way up there. This is going to be fun. just realized this guy was called a death mage. I don't know why this amuses me so much, but it does. Okay. Slowly but surely making progress towards level 49. Soon I will be 50, and it's very exciting. So that means I can actually start potentially doing elites. After this blood stock while I can. Not that it's gonna matter, but you know. I miss doing dungeons in this game. I really do. I've not done any really since I did some early story modes. I started and I'm still in the Kingsmith. I'm very excited to do them again. Up still further. There's so much to do. So many places to go in this game. Stop drinking my blood, you jerks. As my blood, the only one who's allowed to use my blood is me. And that's to eat you, to attack you. The fact that you think you can use it for any other purpose is beyond rude. Ugh, this thing again. I swear, these things have almost ridiculous health point pool. Like, there's no reason for it to be this large. And yet it is. I don't remember the health pools being this big back in the secret world, but it has been forever since I did anything in the secret world that was not a dream to kill. That is my favorite set of missions, as I've mentioned many, many times before. You guys shall see when I get there. You will know why. It is a lot of fun. Just trying to focus on getting through the main chain of Transylvania without wanting to cry too much. Right now we are succeeding, but there are so many of these freaking things. It's terrifying. Hello. Hello, Death Squad. sir. No, you do not get to do that. Sorry, not sorry. I honestly don't remember if I'm supposed to go up here first or down below. We're gonna find out in like 2 seconds, so... Okay, it definitely is this way because that is not a thing down below. So, we keep on going. No, you don't. You are very rude vampires. I just said you are not allowed to use my blood to do anything. It is mine. Okay, I know I've said before that I wasn't too impressed with the look of the vampires in this game, but the Death Squad's pretty cool. Shoot, what was the password for this? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Inside we go. Oh, look, a new friend that needs murdering. Very best to stay alive. Infiltrate the Alliance camp. Okay. Let's go do the thing. Where is that? That is all the way down there. Now we're gonna take this leap. Because I'm lazy. And I don't feel like running through everything and killing it all over again. This is the closest waypoint. The only problem is down here, it's a lot harder to see. Oh, geez. Hello. Hello. This might not have been the best choice. Oh, let's see if I can scale a mountain. I can. Haha. Locate Vasilerova. I just feel like this stuff has more health than I do, and like I know it does. But still. I know I'm not going the prescribed route. You know what? You can fight me. Whatever works in the name of getting to the end goal. I think. Right? Sounds about right to me anyway. Okay. This way we go. Murder another werewolf. Based off of everything I remember from werewolf and vampire lore, because I was weird and I was obsessed with this sort of thing when I was in high school, which I guess isn't that weird. I know a lot of people went through that sort of phase when they were kids. Anyway, this seems a little weird to me that vampires would be willingly working with werewolves. But what do I know? You are not the dude. Also not the dude. Also not the dude. Where are you, sir? You're over here, aren't you? Probably not, but... Of course, watch it turn out that I'm in the completely wrong place again. I would not be that surprised if that turned out to be the case. That is definitely not where I need to be. Did you seriously just wave to me? I think you waved at me. That just seems so wrong, all things considered. Especially since I'm technically here to murder you. It feels a bit wrong. Heal up. Hello. Silrazva. That is a name. But I do like the sound of Romanian names. Like, I'm not gonna lie. His name sounds really nice. Really? Search the tent for things. Locate their refuge. Just down. Where? Over that way. You know what? I'm just going to be completely ridiculous right now. Since falling damage apparently does not seem to be a thing. Now this especially makes no sense. Briefcase. Leather briefcase stained with mildew and age has been stashed inside the mill house. The lock's been forced, but perhaps it still contains something of interest. Named Varius catches your eye. I know where this needs to go. As soon as I'm done. April 7th. Injured guards brought in after accident. Spent all day treating men for once. Slav tells me every day, practice above theory, Varius. Practice above theory. If I smile too like him and they ride like worms in the machine, that is creepy. Astonishing what these creatures can endure. April 13th. The Red Hand's dream will be my children's nightmare. May 6th. That is a bit concerning. But we are going to focus on this right now. So, into the mill we go. I really should have expected this when I opened the door, and yet I did not. Why I didn't, I could not tell you, but this is a thing that happened, apparently. Oh, jeez. That was rude. Chance to redeem myself with my grenade. Although it doesn't really do much. In we go. Destroy the weakened vampires. Taking them. Ah. Gonna come back up here. Give this guy his briefcase back.
The doctor is in.
See, these notes spell out that Varius Sr. did at least cling to a shred of ethics. Asil may find some small closure in it and bring his search to an end. As for our interests, it seems the arrangement between the scientists of the Red Hand and their vampiric subjects was in no way voluntary. These creatures were dominated somehow. It is depressingly unlikely that the Red Hand alone could command such fear and respect. No, that falls to another power. Dare I hazard the same one that could drive an undead army in this day and age? I believe I just did. Richard Sonnock. And our next one. The three generals were of true ancient stock, no thin-blooded mongrels or experiments, who have succeeded where many historical greats have failed. Vampires have, of course, been a problem for us in Eastern Europe for hundreds of years, though things have been relatively quiet since the truce. Mara's sudden call to arms is indeed strange. Why should the vampires seek to destroy their source of sustenance and procreation when they have coexisted with humans for centuries? That is the question on all our lips. I can't pronounce his name. I feel sorry. I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot. He made his mark in the doomed defense of Wallachia. I'm butchering that horribly. Against the Khan's armies, that's what earned him his stripes. Over the years, he has fought both with and against us. He has his code, and he lives by it. I can respect that. What's this? Oh, hello, a thing. Then I will need to feed something else. But first, you know what? Let's actually do this thing, because I haven't done these yet. And I feel like I should.
Yes, it is a very bad habit. I have not smoked so much or slept so little since medical school. I learned many facts as a young man that are useful during wartime. Fishing twine will hold for a suture. Strong palinka will do for disinfectant. And a doctor must never abuse his orderlies, so you do not find a shit taken in your locker. Because they do the real work. Circulating what is needed to where it is needed. There is only so much I can do alone. And here I must be a medical student, a veterinary surgeon, a psychiatrist, an alchemist. The injured, always more injured they bring to me, are sometimes more exotic than human anatomy. It is good vampires sterilize their steel. We are all professionals when it comes to preserving blood. You have many other matters to deal with, I understand. Why else would you have come to this strange village? Not for sightseeing, I think. But we have a war here, with many wounded. And I need my orderlies to do my best work. So I can be the surgeon the name Varias deserves.
Oh, you poor kid. Your ancestor did some horrible, horrible things.
And forget the memory of the surgeon it had.
Okay, so let's see. Diagnose and treat the first patient. This is going to be entertaining. Patient 1, mild spasms and jaw muscles, breathing problems. I have my suspicions that all the diseases suffered by my patients are tied to the filthy blood of the vampires. We have to somehow use these things to do this. And I'm not sure how. This one might be one for another time, I think, because this is... As fun as this is, I do not have the time to mess around with all of that stuff. Did I no, I didn't miss that. Okay. Okay, then. So we are going to come down here and keep moving and at least trigger the next part of the main story. We're going to come back over here and deal with these guys later, but I at least think we should see the next part of the main cutscenes before I move on. So, onward. Here we are.
I took this spot first.
Find out more about Transylvania from Zaha.
To come to this valley, it is like a holy pilgrimage for my clan.
Cassandra! Cassandra from Dragon
Milos,
Age.
He says this place is our homeland, but he was born on the roads, just like all of us. He means that our order began here. The Order of Dracula, the dragon.
Okay, find the circus man in the forest. That part takes me to the shadowy forest, which I do not need to do just yet. Let's run back. No, you know what? Let's not run. We are gonna port. Because again, laziness is the name of the game right now. We are gonna pick up some more stuff to do from this vampire hunter.
All vampires have the same weakness. That makes them vulnerable. They might live forever, but without blood, they're harmless. Every day they need to drink, and once they've run through the wild game, they need to rely on field rations, so to speak. Most of them are mongrels, lowest of the low, willing converts to undeath. They've been recruited from the ranks of criminals and misfits, promised eternal life
Hey,
and
Mom, how are
glory
you?
in exchange for a life in darkness. Some are older, stronger, centuries old, clever too, and they're real tough to put down. And then you got your pure
We're murdering vampires.
They've been around since the dawn of things, since the night grew fangs. I'd not last 5 seconds in that fight. So I have to be smarter than them, more resourceful. It's taken me a while to find
I
the
just say I
right
love this
mix,
guy's design,
but
really.
I think I got it now. I just haven't been able to get close enough to give it the proper test run. Tell you what, seeing as you're pretty much immortal your own self, I'll let you have the honors.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Well, we're gonna find out. Dark gun and experimental blood poison.
Inventory updated.
Yay. Approach the observatory. Onward we go. You're almost big enough for us to start catching elite engines. I know! I know! It's very exciting. You are not the ones I need to do that to. Where are you? You guys are, though. Oh, rude. Rude. Very, very rude. Okay. Oh, hello, bloodstock. Yay. Why is my health so shit right now? It should not be this horrible. This is what I wanted to see, so let's see how this works. Part of me still sort of feels like this using blood magic on vampires shouldn't be a thing that works. And yet somehow it is. That on and up we go. I need more blood stocks of poison. Why are there not more here? Stealing the blood or heart would kill just about anything. It's true. It's true. But at the same time, I feel like, do they even really have It's weirder that it works on Orochi drones in Tokyo. Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Alright, you guys should be the last few vamps I need to murder for this particular tier. What Orochi drones have organs in them? I don't know, and I hope that's not the case, because if that's true, then that is very creepy, Yumi. Because what the hell are Orochi doing? Putting organs in their drones. Yeah, but presumably not blood. It is the case. It is the case. Why is that the case? Why is that a thing? Why does that need to be a thing? Folly does some screwed up things. Then again, Vali was also that one floor of the tower I never actually could bring myself to do. I tried going onto the first floor of it once, and as I recall, I heard the I Walk Into Empty song promptly turn around and walked back into the elevator and down to the lobby. It was not a fun time. It freaked me out. Volley is my field DSW. It's where I would work if Secret World was real. Oh, God. I mean, that is a normal reaction. Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, God, why does it exist? Like, I get that it can be useful, but it's also very terrifying. I do, however, fear you, B-Mom, if you were actually working for Orochi. I feel like you would be the most terrifying drone of theirs ever. Look, I actually sort of know what I'm doing. Not a thing I ever thought I would say, and yet here we are. I'd be unstoppable. Okay, gonna go watch this stuff when I'm here. Okay, bye. I'm almost wrapping up anyway, so. But have a good night. Oh, jeez. AoEs. Be more mindful of the AoEs. More to myself than anything else. But also to you guys, be very, very careful of the AoEs. Some of them are very easy to miss. Not the giant chalk circles, at least, but... some of them are a little harder. Move further into the camp. Everyone, only mission I did not go do on this map is Sins of the Father. I don't know that have I gotten to that one yet? I might have. Not sure. Okay, test poison on one of the death squad. Hail, members of the death squad. With pleasure. I'm not sure if I've got into that one yet or not. But I don't think so. Because right now it is very much about getting that SP and AP and possibly more distillates. Because soon I too will be in distillate hell. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, the vampire leader is up this way. And once I'm done with this, we are probably going to wrap it up for the afternoon, folks. One of these days, I will actually start this room a bit earlier. To get a little more out of it, but okay. Healing drone, give me health. Thank you. Aim at the blood stock so I get all of them. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You are the leader. Why do you look like this? Why was this the thing? This is the thing that anybody wanted to do. I mean, really. get that. Thank you. Yeah, I really need to adjust my keybinds. They are not completely working out for me right now. Where are all you up here? Okay. The vampire hunter. One simply can't trust anyone without a real name. And at least 5 years of properly filed paperwork. Such are the times. Nonetheless, his poison blood mixture shows promising results. Whatever his story, I'm sure it doesn't speak well of the vampires. Your foray into the observatory offers wonderful insight into their hierarchical structure. The greatest weakness, other than poison blood bags, has always been a lack of administrative management. Your foray into the observatory offers blah 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 blah. We must focus our efforts on whoever or whatever has succeeded in uniting them under a banner. Yes, sir. You're gonna port back over here. Because, my friends, it is time we wrap things up for today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. As always, I really appreciate it. If you're new here and you liked what you saw and you want to find out when we're going to be live next, there is a lovely little heart-shaped button right up there that you guys can click on and turn notifications on so you can find out when I'm live next. Next stream is definitely going to be Thursday evening at around 8 p.m. Eastern time. There is actually a time zone converter down below in my panels if you need to convert that. Should probably be more Overwatch because the free weekend is coming up soon. So want to get some hype up for that. And again, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.